I don't remember what's my line. Line!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our podcast. Oh my gosh.
I need the line. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sitting on the Floor. My name is Kira.
My name is Bella.
If you're new here, this is a podcast where we talk about everything and nothing all at once. Today we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories. I have a few, and Bella also has a few.
This is true. I don't know how familiar everybody is with conspiracy theories, but there are definitely some popular ones. I know more of the popular ones than I do of the more abstract ones. I definitely think it's more fun to talk about the popular ones.
Abstract is a funny word.
Abstract is a funny word. I feel like I should be pointing at like a picture behind me and be like, look at this abstract fireplace behind me. It's totally
real.
It's like
I'm holding the sun.
It's totally real. My favorite conspiracy theory, which I think is a lot of people's favorite conspiracy theory, is the Mandela Effect. Mm-hmm. Which, if you guys don't know what the Mandela Effect is, it is basically a theory that we interact with alternate timelines, or that we enter alternate timelines that make us remember things differently than how they actually are. The way that it got its name was a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison when he did not. He did not die in prison. He was released alive. And so little things that people remember. So
I remember Macaulay Culkin dying.
You remember Macaulay Culkin dying?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
A lot of people don't, but I swear he died of like a drug overdose or something.
Oh my gosh.
That's one of them.
Whoa, that was a dark way to start it off.
I was
going to be like, oh my gosh, like when people spell Berenstein, like for the Berenstein Bears.
Berenstain.
It's like, no, that was always the Berenstein Bears.
Berenstain Bears.
Berenstein Bears. Mm-hmm. It was EI.
Real.
Not some like AI. I don't know, that was weird.
Berenstain.
It wasn't the Berenstain Bears.
It just doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, I mean, like, the Berenstein Bears is one of the most popular ones. The one that I get really mad over is the spelling of Chick-fil-A, because I swear...
I've never heard of that one.
I swear Chick-fil-A was always spelled CHICFILA.
Is it not?
No.
What do you mean?
It's CHICK. Filet.
The K is not there.
No, the K, I swear that K was not always there.
It's not.
No. Or, like, fruit.
Is it there?
Yeah, the K is there. There's a K there. It's literally like how you spell the word chick, and then Phil, and then A.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I hate it. Absolutely not. Get that.
I have the app on my phone. There's no way. I look at it, like, every day.
Get that out of my face. Like, I don't want to look at that measly little K. It's disgusting. That little measly K. We all know it wasn't there. That was not there.
Right.
That, and then, oh my gosh, the spelling of JCPenney.
You're bringing up ones I've never heard of.
Really? Spell JCPenney.
JCPENNY. In my defense, I've never ever gone into a JCPenney.
Really?
Never.
Okay, I was right. So, I remember it being PENNY.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. It's not. It's PENNEY.
You're fucking lying to me. Are you fucking joking?
I'm not lying to you.
Let me see. What? There's no way.
I know, it's crazy. That, gosh, what are some other popular ones?
They're just changing them on purpose now. That's
maybe.
crazy.
They heard about the Mandela Effect. They're like, we're going to get these.
I, like, specifically remember the cow with the sign that's spelled CHIC.
Right?
Like, there was no K.
There was no K in there.
That's crazy. And JCPenney's? Are you kidding?
No. Or like Fruit of the Loom. Like they swear up and down that they never had a cornucopia in their logo.
That's bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I know what you did.
I'm coming for you, Mr. JC.
I'm
Penny.
Mr. Pennywise.
Penny with an E.
Penny with an E. In Star Wars, what's Darth Vader's famous line?
I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong.
Where he's like,
Luke, I am your father.
Exactly. No.
Well, I've never seen it. I've just heard about it.
I haven't seen it either. He's like, no, I'm your father.
He says no?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or like in Snow White, when when the evil queen is talking to the mirror on the wall.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Mm-hmm. No.
I've heard that one. What does she say?
She says magic mirror on the wall.
Bullshit, she does.
She says
been saying that my whole childhood.
Magic mirror on the wall.
No.
Fuck your magic mirror.
It's good. You want it? You want it? No, thank you.
I hate how good you were at that.
I've been doing it for like a week. It's been stuck in my head.
Okay, do you want to go with one? With a conspiracy theory?
Oh, yeah.
I apologize.
I was like, what?
Mandela Effect now. Pick
Which one should I do first? Okay, let's go with the color theory first because it's the shortest. I literally wrote it down and I said explains itself because it didn't have any notes on it. Basically, it's like the theory that like you can be seeing this cup. Like, what color is this cup?
Orange.
Right. But I could be seeing it blue and I could just call it orange.
Oh my god.
But we would never know.
The idea of that has like...
It like kind of blows my mind.
I thought like before I knew there was a name for that, I thought of it as a young kid where I was like, how do we know that like my red is your red? Mm-hmm. Or like your yellow is my yellow? And like, I think more than anything that just makes me really angry.
It does, because we're never gonna ever like know. Like, we can't see through other people's eyes.
Give me your eyeballs.
So, but also it's strange because like other animals, like butterflies, can see like way more colors than we can.
Yeah,
and that bugs me.
I don't know.
I want to see the colors too.
I always wonder. I'm like, is there more colors that we're just not seeing? And
yeah,
because I mean, I don't think dogs know that like they can't see all the colors. Mm-hmm. Just like, I think there are a whole bunch of animals that can't see all the colors. They're not like acknowledging the fact that they can't see these colors.
Well, they also can't talk.
I think a dog has way less things to worry about than like...
I'm fully convinced my dog can talk. She just doesn't want me to tell anybody.
No, for real. No, but like what if white is just... I know like scientists are like, oh, white is... Like, what if white, like... Listen here, motherfucker. Like, what if white is a whole nother color that we're just not seeing?
Yeah. I mean, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, or black. Like, white or black.
Yeah, imagine I'm seeing everything, like, inverted, but you're seeing everything normal and we wouldn't know.
No. That
pisses me off.
It kind of scares me, I'm not gonna lie.
It does, a little bit.
It's a little scary.
What color's that?
Green. Is my green your green, though? That's the question.
What does it look like to you?
I was gonna say, like, grass. What color is grass?
Like a leaf.
Have you? Okay. So, another theory that I think is really funny that it doesn't hold like really any value at all whatsoever. But did you hear the theory that Walt Disney froze himself?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a theory which also...
Is that a theory? I thought they had like his head or something.
No. So it's all fake. It wasn't actually real. That's what they want us to believe. But there's a theory that Walt Disney froze himself. That doesn't have much... I mean, it does have to do with the theory that I'm about to say. Mm-hmm. But that's just like the background. Which I don't know what this man would be freezing himself for. Unless he was like a time traveler. Because if I was dying, my first thought would not be to like, oh, freeze me. Because in 20 years, I'm going to be famous and a billionaire.
He wants to be Steve Rogers so bad.
For real. But anyways... There is a theory that Disney actually wrote and produced the movie Frozen to take away from the searches of Walt Disney freezing himself.
I also heard that they did something like that with Taylor Swift in the jet emissions.
Really?
Yeah, because Taylor Swift had to... Who's in the Jets that she was, like, affiliated with? Or did she just go to, like, a Jets game or something?
Oh, wait. I'm following what you're saying now. I'm sorry. Wait. Okay. She knows somebody in the Jets?
Hold on. Let me look it up.
Okay.
Can you look it up?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Google search conspiracy. Hold on. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, Taylor Swift's appearance at a New York Jets game wildly shifted the search results for anyone investigating her use of private jets.
Period.
Why'd you go to a Jets game?
To cover up her jet emissions.
Was she dating Travis Kelce at the time? She had to be dating
I don't think she
him.
was dating him at the time.
How
long have they been dating?
If that's the case, then she was dating him shortly after. Anyways. But that's crazy. I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That like the whole cover up thing. There's more out there too of like them creating like certain things, like PR teams creating certain things to get the heat off of something else with the same name.
Girl, you're brave.
Yeah.
You're brave talking about Taylor Swift. You're so brave because I'm
Taylor, don't kill me.
Taylor, don't kill me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Spare
I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't like Taylor Swift, because I do. I listen to her music and like not all of it, but I listen to like the main stuff and like the popular stuff.
Yeah.
And I do like it. It's not bad. I'm bebopping. But I'm not a diehard Taylor fan. I'm like that kind of.
I'll listen to like the more popular songs or like the songs that end up like coming on the radio that I'll listen to.
When I tell you, All Too Well got me through the roughest shit of my life.
The 10-minute version?
Oh my god, yeah.
I added it to my music and I haven't listened to it yet.
It is.
But I've heard it was really good.
Ethereal. That song got me through.
Ethereal?
Yeah, it's very ethereal.
Ethereal. I like ethereal better.
Ethereal is the way you pronounce it.
Shut up. You're lying.
I'm not. I thought you were saying ethereal as a joke.
No, ethereal is how you pronounce it.
No. We're talking about that word, right?
Yeah, ethereal.
Ethereal.
Your Siri's British. That's not right.
British people don't know how to say things.
We are looking at how to pronounce.
He's also not. He doesn't have the accent.
Extremely delicate and light in a way that it seems it's not of this
He's
world.
British. The flag. It's American flag.
You do want to stress on the second
Ethereal.
syllable. The D. We are looking at how to pronounce this word. Ethereal.
Ethereal.
Okay, fine. Why has nobody corrected me ever?
American English. Hold on.
Ethereal.
Bye. Bye.
Ethereal.
The way she just came for your throat in one word.
She didn't even introduce the video.
Ethereal.
She said, "Get an ethereal, bitch." Get it right.
You have a question? I mean, it's... Oh my gosh. But yeah, the theory is that Disney produced the movie Frozen to hide from Walt Disney Frozen Google searches. Do I think that's real? No, but I think it's funny as hell.
I think it's real.
Do you? Yeah. Do you think he was actually frozen?
Definitely. He seems like the kind of man.
You know, he does.
Yeah.
He does seem like the kind of... You know, I was saying stuff before where I was like, I don't know why you'd want to be frozen. That man would want to be frozen.
He would.
He's buried here. He's buried there. No, he's buried under Pirates of the Caribbean. You know that sea salt smell? It's him.
I'm gonna do... How many have I done? 2?
I think only one.
Just one?
Yeah, you did the color theory. That's
Okay. I'll do the Stanley Mayer one. Stanley Mayer. His name is Stanley Mayer. So, this man, most of you probably know about this. He invented a car that runs completely on water. So 1 gallon of water was like 100 miles that he could go. And he like advertised it to the public, and a lot of people were like going and seeing him. And it was like fully functional, ran on water, didn't need any gasoline or petrol. I hate the word petrol, I'm sorry.
That word doesn't even feel... It doesn't need to exist.
Petrol. March 21st. He invented it in 1996. So March 21st, 1998, he was meeting with 2 foreign potential investors. And he was at a restaurant with him and his brother and these 2 investors. Mm-hmm. And he was brought, I think it was cranberry juice. And he took a sip of it and he started choking and like coughing. And he went out into the parking lot and he was yelling. He was like, they poisoned me. And then he died in the parking lot.
What?
Right.
I've never heard of this.
A week after that, his garage was broken into and the car was stolen.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious? They set him up.
They set him up. I don't know who set him up, but whoever
Big
did it.
chain car companies.
Y'all got karma coming for you.
For real.
Because that's crazy. Imagine how it would be if we had cars that ran off of water.
Do you know what? No, actually, I keep wanting to make jokes, but I'm scared.
Go ahead.
Well, no, I'm like scared of people finding me.
Who's gonna find you?
Hyundai and Kia.
Fuck Kia Souls, bro. Let Kia find me. I got some beef with y'all.
But I found
And
out.
Nissan Cubes, fuck you. Sorry.
Fuck Nissan Cubes. Why do you have to be the boxiest of them all?
Right.
Why do cars need to be boxy at
They
all?
don't. Period.
I found out the other day that right now it is really hard for people who drive Hyundais and Kias to get full coverage insurance because there is I don't know if it's like a software update or a system update or something, but these cars for the past 6 to 8 months have been getting stolen left and right. Like, because it's easier to break into them.
I've heard about the, what are they called? They call them something on TikTok. I don't know what they're called.
Okay.
But people get their fucking, I'm not laughing. They get their fucking car stolen. Like,
It's so funny when you get your car stolen.
and they get like broken, like broken into.
It's my top form of entertainment. But no, it's hard for people right now to get insurance on their vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of companies aren't offering full coverage because for Hyundais or Kias because they're getting stolen so much.
Why
And
even get the car?
they're not advertising it. People aren't talking about it. I didn't know. The reason that I found out is because I was on the phone with an insurance agent and she was like, I don't think you're going to find anything.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I had a thought.
What's up?
I lost it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I didn't know you could just change your insurance.
Yeah.
Like, in the middle of paying it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I didn't end up getting it because she was like, it's going to be really hard to find something cheaper than what you're paying right now because
How much are you paying?
Like,
damn.
yeah.
Mine is like,
Really?
yeah.
You should not be paying that much. Kira, that's insane.
Is it really?
Yeah. Do you have any like things on your record? Do you have like accidents or tickets?
I've
or
never
anything?
crashed a car, never gotten pulled over.
Yours should not be that high.
Well, my grandma told me to do USAA, and I listened to my grandma because she scared me.
USSA. USAA.
USA. Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir.
I've never heard of him, ever.
Yeah.
And like when you texted me earlier about the things that you wanted to cover, I looked him up and I was like, I didn't know what it was about.
Mm-hmm. He
I just looked up his name and they were saying that he created a car that was made out of or that ran on water.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, where's the conspiracy theory in that? But I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, we can talk about that. That's fine. But it reminds me, wasn't there like an episode on iCarly or something where they made a car that ran out of water? Or was that Drake and Josh? It was iCarly or Drake and Josh or something like that where they made a car that ran out of water. And when I was like 8, I saw it and there was a science fair coming up at school and I wanted to make a car that ran out of water and I'm glad I didn't because now I'd be dead.
I don't remember that episode.
No?
No.
I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
But yeah, that's alarming.
Yeah.
Another theory is that mattress firms are actually used for money laundering. Which, have you ever heard of this theory before? Okay. When have you ever seen somebody go into a mattress firm? Ever? I'll wait.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody walk into a mattress store.
Within a 20-mile radius of us right now, there are 10 mattress firm stores. That seems a little bit excessive, no?
A little bit. 20 miles?
10 within 20 miles. That means
One every 2 miles.
one every 2 miles. I've never seen anybody go into one of these. I've never seen anybody work in one of these. If you look into one of these stores, they look
they're always like empty.
They're empty. And there was a theory that somebody said because you could find one on when they were driving through their town. You could find one on almost every corner, which makes sense because around here it's every 2 miles apparently. Yeah. Where are they getting the money to keep these places open? Because, like you said, mostly everything's online, right?
Yeah.
So even if they're making a whole bunch of money online, why would they open a public store?
True.
They're always deserted. Why are they keeping them open? So somebody said that they had gone into a mattress firm and like it was deserted in there. Like even the workers weren't able to help them get a mattress. And they were like, why is it that it feels like they're completely clueless when I walk in? Like they don't know what to do. They weren't expecting me to walk in. So somebody
I kind of want to go to a mattress firm.
I know. So somebody had a theory that I don't remember how it came up, but that it is used for money laundering. It's a money laundering front to basically when people do go in, they give them real money in exchange for fake money, which is what money laundering is. If you guys didn't know that, if you've ever seen the show Good Girls, which what?
I started to watch it. I haven't finished it.
I only saw the first season when it came out. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, just because it felt like felt very soapy. Like it felt like a soap drama.
Like Jane the Virgin?
Yeah.
I love Jane the Virgin.
I love Jane the Virgin because it plays off of like that's the whole point, that it's supposed to be soapy and like a telenovela and everything like that. Good Girls felt like it took itself very seriously and came out very soapy. Mm-hmm. So, but I did watch the whole first season, so I'm kind of a hypocrite. I was like, why not? I've got nothing better to do. And I mean, like, it was entertaining, but they would go and they would pay for something with fake money. And then when they went to get a refund, they would refund them the money with real money. And so that's how money laundering works. So people have a theory that that's what mattress firms are. They are used for money laundering.
When you said that at first, because I didn't really have like an idea of what money laundering was, I thought they were like stuffing money into mattresses.
For real. If I go jump on this mattress, the money comes out of this.
The money comes out like feathers. Okay, let's do the cave systems versus the missing people. So for this, I'm gonna need you to pull up a map.
Okay.
So on the map, the top of the map is going to be the amount of missing people in the U.S., and the bottom of it is going to be a map of the cave systems in the U.S.
Is it going to have any scary pictures?
No.
That's a lot.
Yeah, if you look
Holy shit.
at the map, it's like where the people go missing and where the cave system are is like overlapped like crazy. And so a lot of the mountains are also like the cave systems are in the mountains. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of them are. So we don't know what is in those mountains, what is in those caves, why these people are going missing in these areas. Go ahead.
Have you heard of the cannibals in the Great Smoky
Mountains? Yes, I was going to bring that up. Oh my God. Like, that was one of the things.
That is not something to be excited over, just a heads up.
No. But yeah, like, that's one of the things, like, that's one of the reasons that these people could be going missing. And, like, these national parks are, like, protected by the U.S. government. What are they protecting? Like, that are in these national places, that are in these mountains, that are in these forests. What is it? Like, we will never know. I want to know. I want to know what's in them caves. I want to know what's happening. I might go there myself.
I'm not going anywhere near those cannibals.
No, but for real, that's so scary.
It is. I was talking to somebody. Oh my God. I was talking to this guy about the cannibals in national parks, right? And he was from England, so he was not native to America.
Yeah.
Obviously. But we were sitting there and we were walking on a trail. And I was like, I was like, oh my gosh, it'd be so crazy if a cannibal just came out right now. It was like,
what a thing to say.
He's like, what are you talking about?
I would run away from you. I would literally start running. Like, I would book it.
He goes, what are you talking about? And I was like,
what are you talking about?
I was like, cannibals. I was like, we don't have any cannibals here. I was like, but they have cannibals like in national parks and like the Great Smoky Mountains. He's like, no, they don't. I was like, yeah, they do. He's like, you're lying to me. I was like, I'm not lying to you. He goes, oh, he was just at Yosemite. He was like, I was just out like a national park. Like, there's no, he's like, there's no, like, there were no cannibals there. And I was like, I'm not lying to you right now. I was like, the locals all know about it. They're not going to document it on TV.
Right.
And then I called my friend Jessica. Hi, Jessica, if you're watching. I called my friend Jessica with no context whatsoever. And I put her on speakerphone. I said, Jessica, can you talk about the people in the Great Smoky Mountains? And she goes, oh, the cannibals? And he goes, you're fucking lying. You set that up. And I was like, I wasn't setting it up. I was like, I was telling you the truth. And then we got off the phone, and then Jess texted me. She's like, are you about to get murdered by a British guy? And I was like, yeah, he's a cannibal. And
Terrifying. And I know that you've seen those videos on TikTok of people being like, oh, if you live in the mountains and you hear a noise, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of stuff as well. We don't know what's out there.
We're conspiracy theorists. Leading up to this video, I was like, you know what? I was like, I wonder if we're going to sound like cuckoo bonkers. But you know what? I am a conspiracy theorist.
I am cuckoo bonkers.
I am cuckoo bonkers.
Cuckoo bonkers is me. But yeah, that's all I had on that one, because I know that we both would know about that one.
Yeah, when you texted me about it, I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But once you started talking about it, I was like, oh, yo.
Oh, when you said, can you pronounce the park name again?
Yosemite?
Yeah.
No. Don't you... Go ahead. Say it.
Y'all's might.
That is worse. That is worse than what I thought you were going to say.
What do you think I was going to say?
I thought you were going to say Yosemite.
No. Yosemite.
Yosemite. You guys want to go to Yosemite?
You guys want to go to Yosemite? I never, like, that's how it's pronounced. I spell out the letters,
fair.
okay?
That's fair. Yeah, Yosemite is a weird
With
one.
ethereal, too. It looks like ethereal.
For some reason, it sounded like you said Eperil. And I was like, what's Eperil?
No.
You don't have
Bella,
to say
you're
it
so
like
ethereal.
If you tell me I look ethereal, I'm gonna... It sounds insulting. You look ethereal.
Okay, you got another one?
Yeah. Going with the cuckoo bonkers theme. This one I genuinely am kind of scared to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
ChuckECheese.
Why are you scared?
Because Shane Dawson talked about this and he had a lawsuit pressed against him. Yeah. But I mean, it came out that it was fake anyways. So I feel like if I report on it, if I'm like, this is the theory, it'll be okay.
This is just a theory.
These
are all just theories,
These
okay?
are all just theories. I don't even know if the lawsuit went through, so. What are you gonna do?
Scary though.
What are you gonna do?
Fuck Shane Dawson.
Fuck Shane Dawson. Really fuck Shane Dawson.
Really
fuck Shane Dawson. I was just saying for reasons why I was nervous, because when he talked about it, it went viral because he got a lawsuit against him.
Yeah.
But there is a theory that was disproven multiple times by ChuckECheese. They made it a point.
How'd they disprove it?
Well, they came out multiple times. It wasn't disproven, but they said it was fake multiple times, and then they made a video of them making the pizzas.
That doesn't help.
But there is a theory that ChuckECheese reuses the old slices from tables, like tables that don't eat the whole pizza, and they put it on a plate, like one of the serving plates, with the new pizza, and they mix up the pizzas until they have to make more. That way they don't waste pizzas. Which
Do they heat it up at least?
I would assume so.
Okay.
But when the theory came out, it did make some good points, because when was the last time you looked at a ChuckECheese pizza? Well, maybe not recently, because I know that they've obviously changed things and how their pizza looked since then. But I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, those pizza slices were not the same size at all. They would be jagged, and then if you would look on the pizza, the
Pepperoni's all out of whack.
all out of whack. They'd be cut in half. Like, they'd be on the sides of where, like, the cuts are and everything like that. Like, this side would have half a pepperoni directly on the cut, but then this wouldn't have any at all. And, like, that would be suspicious. They were all out of whack. They were all different sizes. They were all, like, hastily put together. And they always looked like they'd just been thrown on the plate. And so people had a theory that they would take the ones that people didn't eat and put them on a plate with more of them, heat them up, and then reserve them to people.
And see, the thing about this one is that there's so many different ChuckECheeses. So, like, some ChuckECheeses could have been doing that, and some others were not. You get what I'm saying.
It's not consistent.
Yeah,
but
it's like not consistent with every ChuckECheese, but there could have been definitely some ChuckECheeses that completely did that.
I think the thing that was weird about it, though, or that a lot of people found weird, is that it wasn't just like a one-time thing. Like, a lot of people remembered it like that. And so, like, why is it specifically ChuckECheese that we're remembering like that? And so people were like, maybe they're training their people to save money. And I'm like, I don't think the mouse needs the money that bad.
Yeah, for real.
Either the mice, Walt Disney or Charles
Can we
E.
talk about how
Entertainment.
creepy the fucking mouse is?
ChuckECheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was creepy.
Oh my gosh. He wasn't as bad when they rebranded him, but kind of venturing off topic, forgive me, but I meant to say this in the Biggest Fears episode. Since I was a kid, like, had an issue with animatronics.
Same.
And not like Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. Because anytime I bring that up, they're like, oh, Five Nights at Freddy's really traumatized you. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. No, Charles E. Entertainment traumatized the fuck out of me. Him and his ragtag group
Not
of
you saying
friends.
Charles, even his whole name.
Him and his ragtag group of friends in his little garage band on stage. No. Those scared me, but the ones that really scare me, that really, really mess with me, are animatronics on rides. Like, if I'm on a roller coaster, like the Yeti on, at Disneyland, I think. Were you ever, like, really big into Disney conspiracy theories? Okay. So there was a Yeti on, like, Alpine Express, Alpine Adventure, some roller coaster. I don't remember what it was called. I've never been to Disneyland, because I'm pretty sure it's Disneyland. But it's a roller coaster that goes inside, I think, of a mountain. It's not the Matterhorn, but it's another one that goes inside of a mountain and weaves in and out. And there is this Jesus Christ.
My bad.
My heart was already racing thinking about the Yeti. That is how, like, if you put a heart monitor on me while I'm thinking about this Yeti, like, it's so scary.
Oh my god, I gotta tape this down or something.
It's so scary. I have to show you. Hold on. So this is the Yeti on Expedition Everest. And here's the thing.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. That's terrifying.
Yeah. It's on a roller coaster. So you see where it is, right? So what happened is it's like a 3,000 pound animatronic, right? And it used to do this thing whereas it's a roller coaster. So the car is fast, like the roller coaster itself is fast. And so as it would zoom by, the Yeti would reach down and swipe its paw over the roller coaster. I mean, it wouldn't get it. It was like however many feet above it. But the Yeti was so heavy that it started to degrade the track. And like when it would move, it would pull the track and it started to damage it. So now the Yeti is just sitting there stationary as you walk by, and they flash strobe light, or not walk by, as you go by on the roller coaster. So now when you're like flying by it, it flashes strobe lights on it. But that is genuinely so terrifying to me, because
That thing itself is scary.
the thing itself is scary. It's destroying the ride.
Yeah.
It's destroying the ride. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to. And then what if it falls? What if it breaks? What if it kills you?
Yeah, for real. That arm is gonna fall off one day.
The arm is gonna fall off. I'm so scared.
That's terrifying.
I'm so scared.
Are you crying?
My heart is racing. You don't understand. That Yeti scares the fuck out of me.
That's a really, I've never seen it. And that thing, I mean, but also, like, that one is really scary. And also, why is it 3,000 pounds? But every animatronic at Disney, I feel like, is scary.
They
like
talk-
that, what is that? A Whole New World ride?
A small, like...
A small world?
It's a small world after...
Yeah.
Is it a small world or a whole new world?
I don't think it's a Whole New World. I was thinking of Aladdin. I think it's called A Small World.
I refused to go on that ride with my mom.
But
she tried to make me go
because
I went to Disney.
terrifying.
It's a small world.
Yeah, those little people.
I refuse.
If you put me in a room with those, I'd die.
So when I was saying I went to Disney World, not to Disneyland, but when I went to Disney World, it was like during spring break. It was hot outside, and my mom was like, "Let's go on It's a Small World. It has AC." And I was like, "Your AC can respectfully get fucked.
Get wrecked.
I was like, let's go on Peter Pan, which was actually scarier because we broke down on Peter Pan, which is also, it's kind of like an animatronic ride as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, I would rather break down on Peter Pan than It's a Small World. But if an animatronic's in the water, I can't do it.
I don't understand.
I can't.
It's like putting a toaster in a bath.
Yeah.
Like,
I
don't get it.
I feel like we should do a whole episode on Disney conspiracy theories because
I'm down.
there are so many. But like Disney, I'm pretty sure they used to have animatronics in the water. Universal, I know, had an animatronic in the water for the Jaws ride, which...
How does that work? Are they like waterproofing like all the fucking wires and shit?
I don't know. I wouldn't even risk it. I know people are like,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I put my faith in it.
It's good for you.
There's a lot of
You
faith
got a
I can
death
put in
wish.
a lot of things. I can put my faith. What's even worse is I'll ride a carnival ride. I sure will. You pull that thing out of a suitcase and I'll jump on. I think it's the funniest thing in the world.
Not me.
You put an animatronic in front of me and I'm
Not the carnival rides, girl. I've seen too many videos. Too many. The only carnival ride I'm riding is the one where it goes like really, really fast and it like lifts you off the wall.
oh, the Gravitron?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I'll ride.
That's one of the most dangerous ones.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any videos of that one.
It goes super fast and they pull it out of a suitcase.
A suitcase?
Yeah. How do you think they get it there? Or a trailer. But that thing's too big to fit in a trailer. They'd be building that thing day of.
I never thought about it. The day of? Are you for real?
How do you think they get it there?
A tractor or something?
Have you ever seen like a tractor on the highway, like just carrying carnival rides?
Well, no. I don't know. I never thought about how it got there.
Ruining carnival rides.
You know the
since
zipper one?
2024. What?
The zipper one where it's like there's like two like thingies and then you're in a seat and then the thing like goes like that and then you're sitting in the seat and you're going like that.
Yeah.
No.
I would. Well, I mean, I've never done it. I've never had the opportunity.
You would? Death wish. Death wish.
See, here's the thing. Here's my line of thinking. I always tell people, when I die, I want to die in a cool way.
Girl, that's not a cool way.
Yes, it is.
There will be videos of you on the internet.
Here's the difference. Died by roller coaster accident. That's super cool, right? Died by animatronic.
You got spring trapped.
I got spring trapped. People are gonna call me the Five Nights at Freddy girl. Like,
I would love to be known as the Five Nights of... Okay, scratch that. I'm not speaking this into existence. Don't quote me.
but yeah, like I think a roller coaster ride would be a really cool way to die.
Not at a carnival, though.
That's fair. I think people would make fun of me, but like, I don't know. YOLO.
Real. I don't even think I would get on a really big Ferris wheel.
Oh, I would.
I don't think so.
I think if you really...
Not at a carnival.
No, but like, let's say I do die on a Ferris wheel. Like, would the sides like snap off and then I'd roll? Because like...
I always think about that.
Because if so, like, I mean, like, that's kind of iconic.
That is kind of iconic.
Where's Bella? She's just going.
She's good.
R.I.P. bestie.
Right. I don't know. Carnival rides just seem so like unsafe. Like all you get is a seatbelt, and that's it. Like no fucking. I don't feel secure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you ever go skydiving?
Yeah.
Bungee jumping? You just not too sure about that one.
Well, because I would think about it first. I would do it, but I would be really terrified. Like I would not want to. You'd have to push me off. But I'd like get in the harness.
I thought you were saying I'd like get into it after you push me off. I'd be like, well, you don't really have a choice. Like you're flying down.
No, like I'd get in the harness and I'd be strapped in, and then that's when it's real. So I'd start freaking out. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I already paid for it at that point. So, girl, if we went bungee jumping, push me when I'm not looking. Because if I'm looking, I'll deck you. All right. Titanic. There is a theory that the Titanic did not sink.
Really?
You haven't heard about it?
I have.
No. Invested. I see it. Okay, so the man who created the Titanic and the Olympus, they were sister ships. His name was J.P. Morgan. And he had many competitors, right? So the Olympic was an older boat than the Titanic, and it had a prior crash with another boat. So J.P. Morgan had the Olympic and the Titanic, and he was like, if I crash a boat, I'll get a lot of insurance money, right? Mm-hmm. So why would he crash a perfectly brand new Titanic boat, unsinkable, when he could pass his old one off and crash that one for the insurance money?
Okay.
Right. So they basically looked like almost exactly alike. He was not on the Titanic. He had a ticket to get on the Titanic, but he did not get on. He canceled like minutes before the boat left. But all of his business competitors were on the Titanic. Right. And none of them survived. None of them. So this man that had worked on the boat when it was being built, his name was James Phanton. He said on his deathbed that the Titanic did not sink. It was not the Titanic that sunk. And he had said that he was sworn to secrecy or he would be killed. Right. So there is a lot of theories on that, but I don't know. It makes sense to me.
Why? Okay, number one, what is the name of the guy that made the Titanic?
J.P. Morgan.
Morgan? And who's the guy who said that it was faked?
James Phanton.
Phanton? Okay. So, number one, Morgan, did he just have like two identical boats? He created two identical boats?
He just created two identical boats.
For
the
what?
Olympus was, well, he was just a boat guy. I don't know. He liked sailing.
He's like, this boat is great. Let me make another just like it.
I mean,
But
he was making really good
unsinkable.
money off of getting people to ride them boats, go on some cruises.
Yeah. So, he's like, he threatens Phanton with death, right? He's like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, I'm going to kill you if you tell them that I switched the ships.
But this man needed a boat to kill all those other people. Did they think that he would, like, well, how is he going to kill Phanton? He's going to, well, I mean, that's not really...
Phanton wasn't on the ship when... He wasn't on the Titanic
Yeah.
when it left. He was just working... He wasn't working on the Titanic. He worked on it being built.
So, my question is, like, do you think he had the nerves to actually kill him himself? Because he used the Titanic to kill all those other
He
people.
seemed like a pretty intimidating guy.
Really?
A little bit. I looked up the pictures. I'd be scared of him. But I'm scared of men in general, so...
He seemed really intimidating. Yeah, from the pictures. He looked like William Fisk.
I mean, he was a powerful man.
Powerful men.
Had two boats.
Powerful man.
Not one boat. Two boats. He had two of them.
I got two boats.
Do you?
Right here. Me to any powerful man.
Me to Shane Dawson.
Me to Shane Dawson.
Like, it makes sense. He got insurance money out of it. They looked exactly the same. He switched them out first minute and didn't get on.
I mean, that is like not... I feel like it's insensitive to say
And
that.
also, how did they not see that gigantic ass iceberg? Like, who else was in on it if it did happen? Like, were they just on suicide missions?
No, that's a good point. Like, did the what's
Sailor.
what's the captain?
Captain.
Did the captain just know and he's like, well, gotta go down with the ship?
Right? He's like, well, there's the iceberg.
Did he like coordinate just grazing it, or did he like? Do you think he wanted to hit it headstrong? I have so many
I feel like
questions.
if he did hit it headstrong, it would have been more obvious.
Yeah.
Because, like, it wouldn't have looked like he was trying to get away from it. You know what I
How
mean?
do you think that conversation would have gone? Just like talking to the guy who made it and the captain, and he's like, yeah, I have news for you. And he's like, okay. He's like, yeah, you know that mission that I'm like paying you for next week? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you gotta die.
You gotta
Gotta
hit
die.
that iceberg. There's an iceberg at this coordinate. Need you to strike it.
I need you to strike it. I'll ACH the money into your family's account. They'll be
Make
wealthy
it look
for
like an
days.
accident.
They'll be wealthy for days.
Only days. We'll be wealthy
They'll pay
for
off
3
their
days.
student loans. Oh, I only have one more. The last conspiracy theory that I believe is super popular is that Avril Lavigne is dead. What's up?
I'm sorry that I forgot to mention. So the guy's death that I was talking about that created the water car, So his death was ruled as a brain aneurysm, not from poison, which was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird. I wrote that down and I forgot to read it.
Did he show symptoms of having like a brain aneurysm?
He was choking. I don't think he showed any symptoms of having a brain aneurysm.
That's strange.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Okay, so the last popular theory that I have to cover is that Avril Lavigne is dead and was replaced by Melissa.
Excuse me. Melissa was her best friend, right?
Was she her best friend?
Was she?
I don't know.
I was asking you. I didn't know.
I thought, hold on. Okay, so there is not a lot of like basis to this theory. But the way that it goes, I don't know who Melissa is in relation to Avril, but in the beginning of her career, like once it started taking off, Avril Lavigne had like a really big issue dealing with the fame, so she used a body double to go in and out of public. Well, somewhere in the years of her doing that, she passed away and died. And there were little things about her that, like...
Changed.
I'm sorry, I had a hiccup.
You're good.
Like, certain freckles weren't where they used to be anymore. Her birthmarks changed. Her personality seemed to change. And then also what a lot of fans pointed out was that her music changed as well. Because I don't know if you guys have listened to, like, old Avril versus, like... newer Avril, and I'm saying newer as in like 2014.
You mean like Gator Boy versus like Hello Kitty?
Yeah, those were the two that I was thinking of in my head that I was going to use to compare. Hello Kitty specifically.
Yeah,
that song was.
Yeah, I like old Avril.
I like old Avril.
Why you gotta go make things so complicated? Yeah.
But yeah, so people think that she died and was replaced by her body double Melissa. However, like, Avril has come out a couple times and poked fun at it. But also, what if that's Melissa poking fun at it?
Yeah, that is like a really... I've heard about that one before. That one's a pretty big one.
It is a very big one, which is
that
weird.
one kind of, I feel like, started all the talk about, like, celebrities being replaced.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah.
And you would think that there would be a lot more information on it, but... And I remember, it's weird. I feel like something's happening where, like, it's being kind of scrubbed from the internet.
Yeah.
Because when it came out, like, 10 years ago, I remember there being a lot more information on it. And I, like, you saw, I just looked it up, and, like, the article that I read was, like, 2 paragraphs long. Yeah. And I mean, that's what it was like for every article that I looked at today. That's why when you asked me, you were like, who's Melissa? I was like, who is Melissa? That's a good question. Who is Melissa?
I swear I heard before that they were good friends.
I don't know if they were good friends, if she was a part of like her team or like what it was, if she was like a band member. I don't know. But
it is crazy to me that like they were able to find somebody that does really look like her.
Yeah.
Because I know that there is like I think I've heard there's like 7 other people in the whole entire world that look exactly like you, but I've never seen anybody that looks like me.
I've never seen anybody that looks like me. I don't even think I have a celebrity lookalike.
Me either. I've never been... The only thing I've been told is Jenny from Jenny and Georgia. And I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I haven't
seen Jenny and Georgia. Somebody told me that I look like Victoria Pedretti. Or Pedretti.
Who is that?
Love from You. Somebody told me. That's the biggest compliment.
That is a really... I love that.
That is like...
I love that.
I don't see it at all. I thought it like...
I do see it a little bit.
But when they told me that, I was like... Oh.
Dude, when somebody told me Jenny and Georgia, I was like, I am not good enough with facial features to even compare anybody to anybody.
Neither am I. I think I'd have to like watch a show and be like, you look like like I'd have to be thinking of you like while watching it.
Like other than like celebrities are pretty easy to compare, but like people like in general, like I can't see somebody and be like, oh my god, that looks like this person.
Yeah. If I ever died and I had to be replaced, I don't think they'd be able to replace me.
I'd replace you. It'd be me. Hey guys, welcome to Sitting on the Floor. This is Kira.
And Bella. Why did you lick your lips? I was so scared.
If you died, I'd be so lonely. I'd have to replace you with myself.
You wouldn't be lonely. I'd haunt you.
Would you do that for me?
I would, but I would haunt you in a nice way. Like, I'd do chores around your house. I'd, like, do your laundry.
Oh, can you do my dishes? I hate doing dishes.
I actually like doing dishes.
Load my dishwasher for me.
Yeah, it's kind of therapeutic.
You're so sweet.
Yeah.
Was that your last one?
That was my last one.
Okay.
Let's look up another Mandela effect to lighten the mood.
Why did I call it Mandela? Oh, my God.
I was going to let you do it.
Oh, the Pringles guy? Oh, no, the Monopoly guy. The Monopoly guy.
Oh my god.
He had a monocle.
He definitely had a monocle.
He had a fucking monocle, and he doesn't have a monocle.
Oh my gosh. I forgot. Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Spell Oscar Mayer.
There's a song for it.
Oh yeah, okay. So go ahead and spell Oscar Mayer for me.
Oscar Mayer.
Yeah, no. Mayer. Mayer. Oscar Mayer.
No.
She said
no.
Let me see. That's not true.
No, they just flipped the A. They just flipped it, right? No, that's crazy.
Spell Febreze.
Febreze.
No. It's Febreze. Febreze.
There's 2 E's in the middle, no?
No.
Shazam movie.
Shazam doesn't exist?
Yes, it does. It's the dude with the power that has Jack Dylan Grazer in it. What do you mean Shazam doesn't exist? It's literally a movie.
It's literally a movie. Oh, this article came out before that was made. That was really scary for a second. I was about to lose my shit.
I was like, no, like that one like is crazy. I've seen the movie.
What else? What are some other popular ones? Oh, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Do you remember what it looked like? Like what the logo?
The Kit Kat?
Yeah.
KIT-KAT.
There's no dash.
No, there is.
I feel scared. I feel threatened.
I am threatening. This is fake. This is a fake article.
Oh my god.
There's no way. No, read it.
No, it was just I misread something.
Oh.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, there was definitely a dash. What universe are we in right now?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Do you remember what his tail looked like?
Oh, I've seen this one. He definitely had a brown tail.
Well,
Definitely.
like the stripe
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah. No. The old... I think I've seen stuff of the old Pikachu having a brown tail. Mm-hmm. But that one also had a brown tail. 100%. I have a drawing when I drew it when I was a kid, and I have a picture of him having a brown tail.
The Mandela Effect didn't get all the Pikachus.
Real.
Curious George does not have a tail.
He's a monkey. He has a tail.
He ain't got a tail. Gosh, go girl.
No. The Fruit of the Loom thing definitely had a basket. Definitely had a basket.
Oh, I forgot about this one. This can be the last one.
Okay.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. What was his famous quote?
Life's like a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, he says life was like a box of chocolates.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
That doesn't even make any sense in the...
Life ain't about to be nothing if you keep
I keep changing my fucking past.
you keep changing the iconic quote.
Is there like a theory on when Mandela effects change? Like, is there a theory that we like change realities or something? Like, when do they happen?
I think there was like a specific point in time where everybody was like, oh, like this was like, for lack of a better term, like the canon event, like to do it. But I don't remember when it was. I don't know.
Was it like when everybody thought the world was ending in like 2012?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think that was what it was when they were like, oh, the world ended in 2012, and like now we're in a different parallel
another
world.
theory. I was looking at theories to look at, and there was a theory that wait, hold on. Can you say what you just said again? Because I lost my train of
That
thought.
the world ended in 2012 and we entered an alternate reality.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was looking at conspiracy theories, and there was one that was like, oh, when you die, you don't actually die. You just get transported into another reality where you lived.
Whoa, I've never heard that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I heard a theory that when you die, you don't die. You get reincarnated. and that the light you see at the end of the tunnel that people talk about is actually the light of you being birthed. So
that's unsettling. I also, have you heard about last Thursdayism?
No.
Like, it's like a theory about like how the universe was created last Thursday, and all of the memories and stuff that you have were created last Thursday.
No.
Or last Tuesday.
No.
It's Thursday or Tuesday, one of those. But
no, I've never heard that. I don't want to hear that.
like all of the core memories and stuff that you have, and like everything that's happened was created, like everything in history was created last Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Thursday, but I was like, that's crazy. That's scary.
If that's the case, can they leave out some parts next Thursday?
Right.
Because there are some parts in my life that I don't want to remember.
Blocking those out.
All
right, guys. Wrapping things up. Don't forget to follow us on all of our socials. We have a link tree in the bio. And keep up with us for every Wednesday post. We will see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Was that good?
That was good.
Okay.
That was spontaneous.